Hi guys, welcome back for another video. Today I am sitting in front of a big window in my house, so if the lighting changes a little bit, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning about lighting and things like that, and obviously I know the clouds going by might affect the lighting, so I hope it doesn't bother you too much. And yeah, today I've decided to answer some questions that I get on my Instagram. If you'd like to follow my Instagram, the handle is down below. It is traveladdict__. Please follow me. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, feel free to ask me some questions. You can message me or comment on my photos if you like. I would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, one of the first questions I got on my Instagram is from a girl who asks, I'm not going to say who the people are who are asking me these questions because I don't want to blow up their spot, so I just, thought that I would answer these questions for you guys, and I hope that these answers are helpful to some of you. The first question is, I have a query actually. Is the makeup, skincare, personal maintenance expense really high in Doha? Because as a cabin crew, that is going to be of utmost importance. How much roughly goes into maintaining oneself per month in Doha? Alright, so I would say that it depends on you and your preferences in makeup and skincare and all types of things like that. I wouldn't say that it is way more expensive than in other countries. You will get in Doha just like anywhere else, middle of the range skincare, luxury skincare, all types of things like that. It really depends on what your personal preference is. Obviously, if you want to, you can bring some from your home country, or you could maybe send home money to your parents or your relatives, your sisters, your brothers, whomever, and you can ask them to send some more things from your home country as well, so that, you have something that might be a little cheaper if it is expensive in Doha. I would say you use a lot of makeup because you have to obviously have minimum makeup requirements for flights. For instance, you have to wear foundation and blush and mascara and so on for the girls, and lipstick to every single flight, and you do get grooming checks when you go out of base, out of Doha. So I would say really there are lots of girls who get by with the minimum amounts of makeup, not a lot of, they don't need a lot of hair removal or things like that, but you do get for hair salons, waxing places, beauty places, you definitely get a wide range of places in Doha. You get obviously luxury places and hotels or in malls, which would cost you a little more money, or you can go to places that are a little bit cheaper. I would just say do a little bit of Googling once you get to Doha, or ask other cabin crew members where they go themselves. That would be a great option for you. And remember that once you start flying, you can always go outstation to places as well. It just takes a little bit of Googling and research to find good places. Always read reviews, go by recommendations from what other people tell you as well. So I can't give you an exact number because, as I said, some places will be expensive. You can go to the most expensive places, spend your whole entire salary on skincare and luxury makeup products and getting your hair done at the most expensive salons and things like that. Or you can decide to go budget for everything. It really depends on your preferences. All right, another question I got was, I just checked your video today, Imprunes. I would like to ask you a few questions. Oh, I wish you asked me the questions right here. Then I could have answered them for you. Okay, the next questions I'm going to answer are going to be from YouTube. So, the first question comes from, I'm really sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly. I'm going to try my best though. The first question comes from Zenithal Salma. Can we have highlights, not bright colors, more like dark shades if working for Qatar Airways, or should we maintain the actual color of our hair? So this is an interesting question because I know that when I joined Qatar Airways, it was said to me that you cannot color your hair at all. You cannot have highlights, you can't color your hair. But while I was working for Qatar Airways, I actually did color my hair. I colored my hair blonde. As you can see, this is my natural hair color. It's brown. So I colored my hair blonde, and yeah, none of the ladies ever had a problem with one solid color. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting highlights. Highlights, they will pull you up on. But if you get one solid color, that's fine. Just make sure that your roots are never visible. So you have to get your roots touched up a lot. Like when I was blonde, I had to go literally every 4 weeks. So as long as your roots look good and you have one solid color in your hair, or it looks natural, then I think you'll be fine. So yeah, go ahead, color your hair. Nothing crazy though. Next question is from, well, I can't pronounce that. Can't even show you because the screen's going all funny. But she's asking, hi, please can you tell if anyone has been fired during the training because of low English level or unsuccessful exams? Well, I can't tell you. In my experience with my batchmates, everyone's English level was pretty good. I wouldn't say everyone was a native English speaker. Of course, you cannot expect that from people who come from all corners of the globe, but everyone had a pretty good level of English. So I would say that, and no one has been sent home because they failed their tests. But honestly, you have to study for these tests, especially the safety tests, not only because obviously you want to pass the test and you want to start flying, but also really because you want to know what to do in an emergency. You want to be able to feel confident when you actually go on the plane and that you can actually help people when they are in an emergency situation. So make sure that you are able to actually understand some English and that, you work on things like that. And if it is your dream to become cabin crew and you are pursuing all of this, then I would definitely recommend, YouTube English lessons or do some more reading. Kind of find a way to improve your English in some sort of way so that you are able to not feel stressed about whether you're going to get kicked out because of your English level. All right? Okay, let's see. What's next? Next, we have another question. That was the one about the highlights. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone for these questions. Another question I got was, hey Bianca, I have OD next month. I'm not sure what open day. What should I say to what do you do now? I'm doing my master's degree. Will that affect my selection? What did you say when they asked you this question? I can drop out if I get selected. So first of all, I would say don't drop out. Finish your master's. No one can ever take your education away from you. You can always apply within 6 months again, but I would say if you're doing your master's and you were able to get your master's, don't drop out because you want to work for Qatar Airways. Finish your master's, and you know what? I promise you, if you tell the people at the interview, listen, I'm doing my master's degree, I really want to work for Qatar Airways, I'm willing to drop out, but is there any way that I could maybe go on and do this in the next 6 months or so that I can actually finish my master's degree. Please don't drop out. Oh, what's your name? Your name is Ashwari Kajuria. Please don't drop out. You can definitely finish your master's, maybe apply again after you finish your master's, or I understand that sometimes we feel in life that we are in dire need of the money and that we need to quit so we can get this money, and we want to move on. Studying isn't always easy, we just want to move on with our lives, but please make sure you finish your master's and then go on to doing this. If you're asking the question, what should you say to them? Well, I would honestly, I would just say, just tell the truth. Be honest and tell the truth. People can see when you're lying or you're trying to make things up. And honesty is always the best policy. So be honest, say you're finishing your master's, and if they ask you, would you be willing to give that up? I think you could say yes if that's your truth, but my advice to you is finish your master's and then you can move on to doing Qatar Airways. It's always going to be there for you. Next question. I did the work for Qatar cabin crew, but I don't know how I can apply. If you don't mind, can you send me your contact number or call me or have a WhatsApp? So I hope you can help. Okay. So this person asked me for my number. I'm probably not going to give you my cell phone number, but I would say if you want to contact me, you can always send me a message on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, send me an Instagram message, and I will try my best to reply to you, or I'll make another video response like this. If you want to know how to apply for Qatar Airways, guys, you have to do some of your own research, right? You have to go and look into what it takes to apply, what the actual requirements are, and things like that. These are very simple things that you can look up online. Just Google Qatar Airways cabin crew jobs, and their website, their original website with all their requirements and everything comes up right there straight away. Okay? So make sure you go have a look at all these things before you ask me questions about how to apply. Come on, if you want to get this job, you actually have to find out how you want to apply, right? All right. Another one. Another question for me. Oh, this one I already answered. Is the same rules for pilots? Do they have to follow the company's strict rules? This is another question I get a lot. No. The flight attendants or cabin crew rules are very different to pilots. Obviously, there are lots of pilots who live with their families. And the thing with the Qatar Airways cabin crew rules is also that it has to do a lot with the culture. A lot of people also still ask me about scarring and tattoos and things like that. So I'll do a quick little thing about that as well. If you have a tattoo, chances are you probably won't be allowed to work for Qatar Airways. They're pretty strict about tattoos. I have known about people who have gotten fired because after their 5-year medical checkup, they find a tattoo on the person's body. The doctor has to report it to the company, and then that person gets fired. So tattoos, they're very strict on. So make sure that you don't have any tattoos. If you want to work for Qatar Airways, there's always Emirates and Etihad who have no problem with people who have tattoos. So if you have a tattoo, maybe try and apply for Emirates or Etihad instead. Another thing people ask me about a lot is scarring or marks on your body. I would say, guys, why not go for the interview? Try anyway, no matter what kind of scar you have. If you can cover up your scar, then, maybe they'll take you. I was never a recruitment agent, so I don't know who or how far the scars, go. If they'll take you or if they won't take you. So please go have a try. As I say in all my videos, guys, make sure you follow what you want to do. If this is your dream, if this is what you want to go for it. Do what you want to do in life. Be happy, be positive, tell the truth, and always be a good person. And I'm sure you will be able to reach every single goal you set for yourself. Okay, I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Please make sure to follow my Instagram. Please let me know in the comments below what other videos you'd like me to make. I'll see you guys soon.